Hello, I'm Will Tucker, one of the Linn County Commissioners. Welcome to the Linn County Disaster Site. In the last few days, we stood up a disaster center here that's performing miracles and making lives easier for many. I'd like to introduce you to one of my staff that has really shined, but she is, in fact, my disaster coordinator, Neva Anderson.
Good morning. My name is Neva Anderson. I'm the Emergency Preparedness Coordinator here at Linn County Health Services. Starting Monday, September 7th, we began monitoring the fires here in the valley and along the Cascade Mountain Range. So we determined that we needed to set up and reach out to our community partners to help provide an evacuation site. In the building behind me, we've set up approximately a 200 on-site shelter for people to come evacuate to. We have the Salvation Army serving 3 meals a day with additional meals in between. In addition to that, here on the fairgrounds property, we have over 50 RVs parked along with over 800 livestock in the back. We also have a donation center that the community has continued to support since day one. So our greatest appreciation goes out to you for that. Additionally, we have several community partners. We like to just highlight Samaritan Services has nurses and physicians and additional healthcare providers here with us. We've utilized the Medical Reserve Corps, the Linn County Medical Reserve Corps, and other Medical Reserve Corps throughout Oregon, and our appreciation goes out to you for that. Additionally, 4-H and FFA youth are helping man the livestock stalls, and we could not be able to do it without you. So with that, I turn it over. Thank you.
So we could not run a disaster shelter without a bunch of different services. We're very blessed to have a chain called Samaritan Health Services. Their hospitals, their clinics, their doctors, their nurses, their staff, in fact, run this clinic for us. Let me introduce Mary and RN.
Good morning. My name is Mary Simon. I work at Samaritan Health as well as Salem Health. I'm here representing our medical teams over here. We have nurses and physicians. We're providing all kinds of services today. We have supplies available for anyone who is in need of them. We're offering first aid services, pretty basic stuff, but we can do some assessments and get you whatever you need. If you have prescription needs, we can also take care of those. We do rounds around the parking lot on a regular basis to make sure that we're checking in on everybody that's here. And we just really appreciate all of our volunteers.
So another thing that a disaster shelter can't live without is food. We have a tremendous partner in our friends from Salvation Army. Let me introduce Charles from Salvation Army.
Thank you very much. My name is Lieutenant Charles DeJesus of the Salvation Army, Corps Officer of the Albany Corps Community Center. We are responsible for food operations here at the evacuation site at the Linn County Fairgrounds. We're really excited to provide meals 3 times a day, 8:30 for breakfast, noon for lunch, and 5 p.m. for dinner. We're really excited that we are providing hundreds of meals, up to 1,500 a day here at Linn County Fairgrounds, and we're also now going to support individuals in Benton County as well. If you would like to help us, we would really appreciate monetary donations. You can go to albany.salvationarmy.org. Again, that's albany.salvationarmy.org to help us out there. Continue to pray for those that are affected for these wildfires and continue to support us. Also look for the We Are Oregon t-shirt campaign on social media. All the benefits from that fundraiser will also benefit the operations for food service here at the Salvation Army, both in Linn County and Benton County. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Carl Madison. I've been a chef for over 20 years. And we're here to serve our community here in Albany and the Linn-Benton County area. So we have chefs from Linn-Benton Culinary and also chefs that have volunteered to just help. And we're here representing Salvation Army and loving on people and loving our community well. I've been a part of Albany for the last 20 years, and I love community, and I love to see our community come together. And this has been one of the greatest expressions of when people are in need. We've been able to actually come and meet the need, not only from the clothes and the volunteers, but actually the love of food and making sure people are being fed, and that every one of the guests that are coming are well loved all the way through and through, from beginning to end. And so we see so many people leaving with smiles as we have such amazing chefs and such an amazing crew back there preparing these meals, and to see people walk away happy.
My name is Josh Green. I'm Department Chair for the Linn-Benton Community College Culinary Arts. I'm here with my students, with fellow staff. We're making food for all the evacuees of, Lyons, Mill City, Gates. We've been serving about 125, 200 people a day. Started yesterday morning with breakfast. Don't plan on leaving until I have to go back to work and start teaching. Got all my students here with me. I've got a lot of support. A lot of people showed up to help. We actually are doing great, getting a lot of donations. So thanks, guys. We're at the Linn County Expo Center, and we'll be here as long as we're needed.
Hi, I'm Dina Oaks, and I'm the Temporary Housing Disaster Coordinator here at the Fairgrounds. We've managed to, with the support of the Fairgrounds, set up multiple areas here for people to come stay. We have a men's area, a women's area. Both of the areas also have a kind of what we're calling a low density area for people that are sensitive with health issues for COVID or other areas where for some reason they need to be separated. We also have a strong family area that is actually pretty full right now, but we definitely have room for more. The family need has been pretty impressive. Here also in the women's area, and men's area, we've also set up cots for their kids. So if single women need to come in here and be in this area instead of the family area, that's an option as well. We're really working hard to be sensitive to the COVID situation that we're under. Linn County is, as you may know, under 2 emergency orders right now. And so COVID is a concern here. We're doing lots of sanitation throughout the day. When people leave, because we do have people that maybe check in for 4 or 5 hours and then they end up finding other alternatives, we tip cots on their sides and people are able to let us know that they're leaving so that we can heavily sanitize. We have room for more people here. We're really happy to be here and able to help. The guests here are really the most impressive thing. Their resiliency and their attitude has been amazing. One of the guests who is staying here in the women's area actually knew about that we were going to be doing this little video, and she laid out the certificates of her father that she was managed to save. It was one of the few things she saved from evacuating for a nearby area, and she wanted to share those with you guys. Those type of stories is what has really been keeping all the volunteers going here, and we really appreciate the opportunity to help.
Welcome to the barn here at the Linn County Fairgrounds, which is the evacuation site for all of Linn County and beyond. My name is Shelley Bossart Davis. I am the state representative for House District 15, which includes Albany, Millersburg, and Tangent, and all the acres of farmland in between. But today and this week, and probably more importantly, right now, I've been helping coordinate basically all of the barn operations, livestock, evacuees, and anything surrounding that. We have been getting in donations and livestock and displaced people starting at about 8, 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. And it's been going on for, I think this is day 4, losing track of time a little bit. But behind me, you'll see a lot of hay that's been donated, and you're probably seeing some stalls behind me as well. The fairgrounds personnel here was able to set up basically a county fair, and they got about 2 hours notice. And the fact that they were able to do that with Linn County staff and volunteers is incredible all on its own. A few things that I can tell you about what we have here today. Behind me and the surrounding areas, we have over 700 livestock. That goes with everything from emus to chickens to horses. We have dogs and cats here, and we're just working to make sure that we have a home for everybody. As of last night, on Thursday night, we actually started receiving animals that were evacuated from Clackamas County. So we're able to take in from everywhere around any evacuation site at this time, and we are close to capacity, but people are still calling and finding out if there is room for their animals as well. Beginning on Tuesday, we had donations of all kinds coming in, and we are actually at a point, which is incredible, where people say, do you need hay? And I actually can say, no, not at this time. And that's a pretty great place to be in. Go ahead. We're so glad to be here for the community. We have been entrenched to everything that's going on inside these barns and inside the fairgrounds, but we know there is so much heartache and heartbreaking stories out there. So as we're here, if you need a place to go, know that you're going to be welcomed by neighbors and by community members that are doing all of this because they care about what's going on in the county and the counties surrounding us. I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone is in a safe place. And if you have to come here to Linn County, we'll be here to welcome you.
My name is Roger Nyquist. I'm the chair of the Linn County Board of Commissioners. My role here this week is to help oversee the emergency shelter operations. Been working the last couple days on the next steps, transitioning people into hotels, motels, and then some transitional housing. Citizens of Linn County, the employees of Linn County as a government have done just an outstanding job in getting this thing set up and hosting folks who have, in some cases, lost everything. The community's been fantastic. I was born in this area. It's just phenomenal to see the support, the volunteers, the contributions, and just neat thing to see in a pretty tragic situation.